What's going on, guys? How y'all tonight? Southern Guy here. Welcome to WWE Raw Results Reaction Review for January 4th, 2021. We're going over WWE Raw Results Reaction today. Legend Night open with Hulk Hogan introduced us to Legendites. We got Miz and Morris vs. New Day. Got Teddy Long making the match official for that. We're doing this little stick, holla holla holla. Tonight we got the New Day defeating Shining Wizard to Morrison for the pin to win. Winner New Day defeat Morrison and The Miz to kick off Raw tonight. We got the announcement with John Morrison backstage with Randy Orton. Rail ended with the soaking himself. Reigns talking about Reno and say they call it Reno or the Legend Killer. We're back from break. We've seen the 24/7 title. Champion Angel Garza and R-Truth on New Year's Eve. Tataka live stream Garza backstage with flirting with Alicia Fox, but now she ain't interested. Fox walks off. Garza approaches Tataka backstage. Mickey James and the W Hall of Fame Sergeant Slaughter now. Some beef mythology. Garza says that in offering Mickey and then offers a rose, but Slaughter interrupts, causing Garza a maggot and walks off. We got AJ Styles versus Elias, what I would. When this match, AJ Styles with a clash in the middle of the ring, the pin and win defeats Elias. AJ Styles picked up the victory. After the match, AJ Styles gets back to their feet. Riker's music hits and runs in with an attempt at a guitar shot, but AJ Styles and Ambrose blocks it and shatters the guitar. Jackson Ryder and AJ Styles are shocked. Riker joins Elias at ringside. We get the backstage video earlier today with Women's Champion Charlotte Flair telling Sarah Schreiber that she will be in the 30 Women Royal Rumble match. Join Nia Jax. The only confirmed names for the Women's Royal Rumble match: Charlotte Flair and Asuka versus Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans in tag team action tonight. This was a tag team match, and they picked. Let's see who won this. We got off the head with Lacey Evans. Forcing Royce to Asuka tag in, hits the Abyssal drop kick, attack on the apron, followed by a 2 count on Royce. Finally seen Peyton Royce ducks and then trip Charlotte Flair as she runs the ropes on an accident, possibly not, and Royce takes advantage with the pin to win. Winners Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce pick the victory over Asuka and Charlotte Flair. After the bell rings, Charlotte sits up and she's shocked. Evans runs over and kisses Ric Flair, and then he acts like annoyed and upset. Evans and Peyton Royce. Charlotte Flair slowly exits the ring and stares her dad down. She gets in his face and tells him to stay out of my business, and he just nods and starts staring down. Charlotte tells Ric Flair to back away and then up the ramp. Ric Flair turns around and walks up the ramp by himself, and that's pretty much it for that. Sheamus and the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre backstage, which talked about tonight's main event. Tonight walks up WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart tonight. They said good luck to McIntyre tonight. So they come Bobby Roode, Matt Riddle, Lashley versus, we got Bobby Lashley versus Matt Riddle for the Hurt Business. We've seen Riddle wins this match. Riddle takes advantage and the distraction, rolls up Lashley for the quick pad to win. Non-title win. Matt Riddle defeats Bobby Lashley 1-on-1. After the match, Riddle hits straight up to the ramp. As the music plays, MVP and Lashley are arguing. The referee that Riddle tapped out. Announcers Lastly, Furious looks on at Riddle on the stage. Ricochete's backstage with WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry, thinking about him and everything he's done, and using the knee and introduction surgery. Randy Orton walks up, and taunts Henry some, and then also declares his entry into the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Henry goes on to leave, but Orton grabs him and stops him. Orton says he's made they should go somewhere and catch up at the old times. But Henry panged and hit Orton with a world's strongest slam over and over. Orton tells Henry to get out of here, and he starts pushing his scooter. Orton yells at him and taunts him for his booth. We start back. We're seeing Charlie Caruso with MVP and congratulate Bobby Lashley. We got Betty Rose versus Shayna Baszler one-on-one. We're seeing Dana Brooke avoids a clef clutch. It turns it into the upset pin out of nowhere. Winner Dana Brooke defeats Shayna Baszler in a one-on-one match. After immediately Rose rushes to make the save, Rose Brooke then double team Baszler and ends up to the floor. Randy Orton approaches WWE Hall of Famer Iron RRS Shyster backstage. Molly Holly immediately walks off, and Orton at all times tonight. Orton tells and yells that he will never walk out again, turning on him. Orton said that he's learned to play the game, but Ric Flair is the only relevant now because his daughter. Orton takes as a Flair if he reveals that he's taken Flair now to nothing to have. Everyone be seeing Noah contenders for last week. We got Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy one-on-one match. Randy Orton boos. It takes the time getting to the ring. Jeff Hardy is out next. Pop the pyro. We got Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton one-on-one. He stomps in the middle of the ring. 2 count. Randy Orton then trades. Randy Orton and Hardy take strikes at their slash. Faustine Orton gets up now. He blocks RKO, but Orton kicks out for 2 in the triangle. They triangle. Hardy goes for the twist of fate, but Orton counters it with RKO and the pin to win. Randy Orton defeats Jeff Hardy one-on-one. After the match, Randy Orton replay. With the Lucha House Party approaches Melina backstage, and the Legends quickly. Melina walks off as well lets the Dario grab Chabalik head to the ring. We have Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin versus Lex Dario grab Chabalik 101. And the Lucha House Party got the victory. Scene rolls up Shelton Benjamin for the pair to wear the title win. Lucha House Party defeat Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. Shelton Benjamin tonight. Got 24/7 championship. Angel Garza with Toya Wilson backstage. Finally seeing R-Truth getting his title back. Pinning Garza with the roll up. The Boogeyman scares Garza off. And then Garza runs down into to the hall. And R-Truth rolls him up for the pin to win. And then he dances with Tori and Cross. A WWE Hall of Famer Ron Simmons walks up, looking down at Garza and his trademark damn catchphrase. We got WWE main event tonight, guys. Main event of Monday Night Raw. Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre WWE Championship. They traded blows back and forth. Powerbomb swing goes down for the stun. Lee yelling at Drew back. Jaw lock up and then kicks, controls. Finally, we've seen Drew with feature shock DDT. And then Drew kills for the 2 count. Drew locks Lee up for the spirit ball. Lee looked for the spirit ball. Drew fights it off. Catches Lee with a spine buster in the middle of the ring. And then Drew waits Claiborne. Kick mid-air. And Drew blocks the spirit bomb. Runs down the road with a Claiborne for the pin to retain the WWE Championship. After the match, Legends are on the stage giving a standing ovation. As we see the challenger, the belt of the ring, take his mic but interrupts. And out comes WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg. Goldberg yells Drew's name, and said he was in the middle of the back, thinking he couldn't be a better representative of the WWE Championship. He said that he didn't got no respect. Goldberg steps closer, and Drew says he's heard what he had to say earlier, but he wasn't thinking. Goldberg says Drew thinks that he's a legend or just a bunch of charred up old men and women. Then we see the premise is not. Goldberg says that there is one wrong, and that's where he steps in. Goldberg tells Drew not to be thinking about what's coming. He's coming out